And right now we are live on the CVEX channel.
And what and it's the CVEX channel?
Yep.
Hang on, let me I'm gonna go to the CVEX channel and see if we've got chat and stuff like that.
And we can
Oh,
sign into
wow,
the
it
chat.
came right up, man.
Yep.
It was right at the top of my feed.
Because you've been watching that highlight reel of everybody dying in Zomboid over and over again.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just heard myself. All right, so we've got what, a 30-second delay?
Yeah. Hello. Yep, we got your chat. Yay! We did it, guys.
Now say something reductive and belligerent so we know it's really the internet.
Yep, and we can respond live in the chat. Does anybody have any questions at this point? Anything we need to clarify? Any steps that need to be kind of gone back over?
I think it's a real learning issue for me and a lot of the medical people. We're going to need to practice this a little bit.
The setup is laborious. As you saw, it took William and I both fussing with it for 10 minutes. But once you get it set up, you'll open OBS, you'll click to create a stream, and you'll start. It'll be 2 or 3 clicks once you have it working once. And then it will work that way for months.
Toby, I have a question for you. Can William be the host and then all of us be sort of guests, and we're sort of at that time we can come in through, I don't know, through WebEx?
Yeah, we can experiment with piping your audio to Randy. The timing will be difficult. As you know, just talking to Randy yourself, there's a little delay when you click the button. Sometimes we mistime it. Sometimes he cuts us off and answers before we're done asking. That problem will be exacerbated by doing a Zoom or a WebEx conference with Randy, but it can be done.
That's not what I mean. I mean, so we can have one of the medical students there right in CVEX talking to Randy, but all of us can be guests remotely on WebEx. Does that work?
Yeah. We can even place you around the perimeter of the view so your little faces appear around the edge.
Yeah, that'd be great. So I think,
like a peanut gallery.
so that way we can have, one of the first years come in and talk to the patient they just built, and then we can have all the medical team from around the world, sort of as our guests saying, all right, ask this question, what do you think? And we can talk about how that's going. What do you think of that idea?
I think that would be great for the speed factor. Like I said, when you describe this technology to people or show them a video clip of it or screenshots of it, it's about 30% as impressive as it ought to be. When you show it live, you get the sense, like William's demonstration where it trampled on your joke. That tells people what it's really like to use it, and that's really a lot of the impressiveness of it, I think.
So I agree. So I agree. I think that when we're communicating with one of the sims, I think that needs to come out of CVEX. I think that the operator has to be there in the room. What do you think?
Sure. William's got a strong setup now. We can refine it, and this can be the transmission station for this purpose.
Yeah.
Well, that means that it can, yeah, it's easy that way to unify the graphics, unify the titles, right? It'll have a much more unified look that way.
It also allows you to alleviate the other thing I was going to warn you about, which is internet throughput. CVEX spent an extra 30 grand on our internet to make sure the upload pipe was wide and separated from the rest of campus. Last week, I helped broadcast a Xenolinguistics conference from another room on SIU, and the quality of the stream was lower because the internet was so poor, and it was the same building. It just wasn't in the CVEX pipeline. So broadcasting from here, you won't have transmission problems. You should have high quality all the time.
So Pickney, you okay with this CVEX being the new YouTube channel station? Can we?
Yeah, I think that's actually a great solution because, as I say, it unifies, all the setup stuff, and it means, we can create a graphic that'll, yes, that makes a lot of sense, and everyone else can just beam in, via Zoom or WebEx or, or what have you. I bought a Zoom license so that we could do last week, so we have that, so we can get people in however we bring them in.
We have the space for it already set up here, but I would suggest, Dr. S, you were just talking about things for this project to purchase. Our cameras here are decent, but they are not really high quality, and so I would suggest if we're going to do this regularly, we purchase some nicer cameras to be streaming with. We've got some microphones, that's not a big thing, but if we have some real nice...
Yeah, we are way over microphoned.
Yeah.
So you can get my stereo mic in there.
Well, we can definitely use... I've got...
So are you saying, William, that Toby bought us crappy video cameras and that it's really his fault?
No, I'm saying that Toby bought us regular video cameras that were market grade video cameras, and the technology has progressed beyond there, just like AI, and so now
all these webcams came from the digital lab that we made 5 years ago. All of our webcams are about $200 and 5 years old. And to get a really, really sharp, beautiful picture of the participant, you want what's called a mirrorless camera. They start at about 600, and beyond 1,000 would be wasteful. So somewhere in the 600 to 1,000 per camera range. But then you get a picture that looks like TV, like CNN or like a professional newscast.
And I do have 4 of these wireless mics if we end up needing them. And so I have these here that I brought to try to use on my stream, but we can easily use.
You mean like lav mics?
Yeah, they're little
lapel mics.
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
So I've got 4 of those here we could use, and they work off 2 separate receivers. So we've got that handy, but we could really use some good cameras if we're going to do this.
Okay, so buy one camera right now for $600, and let's get some signage up on Fader Hall and just sort of take over the whole building and make that sort of YouTube channel for the whole campus.
I mean, I like that idea.
We'll want to advertise to your people when there's going to be a stream, and anybody you'd like to see a quick demo of Randy. It'll be a great way to do that.
So I think every Friday we need to get ready for a stream. I think we need to have, a presenter, a topic, and anybody who's going to talk to the sim has got to be down there. And then we'll invite guests from all over the country. And by the way, they're already asking. They're already, some of the top universities in the country are already asking to come to our lab meetings. So let's just make it every Friday at noon.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. Beautiful.
That way you guys don't have to listen to really boring medical stuff. We can actually show everybody what we've been doing.
I think it's going to be really effective. I think being able to live stream this tech is going to be great, and it's going to be kind of a cool test of the tech too. Like we'll learn a lot,
and we'll get better with time. Tommy, what do you think? I can just read your face. Are you actually in the hospital working right now? What are you thinking?
I am. Yes, I just left one of my shifts to step out for a second. I think this is absolutely fantastic. This is fantastic marketing, especially to get this out there and get not only potential buyers in on this, but also to get other people interested in this technology and its true applications. Would be absolutely fantastic if we can get other collaborators to truly see what's going on here.
So, Tommy, you haven't seen my Baylor, Wisconsin, Illinois, ASU, the top medical centers in the country want to attend our lab meetings.
That is exactly what we want.
Yep. And it's basically because of my looks.
Yeah, I agree. You just scare the hell out of them, Doc.
Yeah, we need a drum roll button.
Yeah. Just wait till you get me on a live YouTube stream, baby.
Well, I actually, and that brings up a good point. I've got a really nice stream deck, and we've got one around here too. And so, if we're going to be streaming, we could be setting up sounds, we could set up images, we could set up clips on a Stream Deck, and we could absolutely be pulling up graphics if we
Yeah, and if you want to pull that Stream Deck out of my office, it stares at me accusingly every day, asking me why I've never programmed it. I actually turned it off because it was making me feel so guilty. So please, you will be doing me a favor if you pull that Elgato Stream Deck out of my office.
So I think as early as next Friday, we may want to. I'm going to request that maybe DID join us for a stream discussion where one of us talks with Randy. What do you think of that idea?
I like that idea.
Okay, that's our first one, and let's work on who we want to talk to Randy, and and then I think it's a quick talk with Randy with a medical person, then it's a technical discussion.
Do you want me to? Next Friday I have off. I don't have any shifts scheduled. I can always travel to Carbondale on Friday if you'd like.
I'll pay your travel.
I would say that'd be beautiful, Tommy. Please.
Yeah, seeing Tommy in person, heck yeah.
Yeah, we hardly
Yes.
ever. Yeah.
Then yes, I will be there on Friday for sure.
Okay, so I will send on this call either today or Monday. I will send an invite down to DID for their entire staff to join us next Friday. Tommy's going to be down there. We're going to interview. He's going to interview Randy and show them what it's like on our YouTube channel, and then all of us will be around to discuss what's going on and how exciting the technical elements.
Yeah, we'll test it out. We won't go live for the first time on Friday. Between now and then, we'll put it through its paces a little bit.
All right, that sounds like a really good way to start things. Tommy, thank you for offering.
Absolutely. Figure might as well do the best we can right now.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no need to. Yeah. We just we'll be like those fighters who train by fighting, right? That's we will train by fighting.
Yeah, I like that plan. We don't do that in medicine, but it's a great idea.
No, that's actually I'm happy to hear that. That's you always make me feel better, Doc.
Yeah, we practice long before we get to the operating room. Okay. All right. So, William, can you actually demonstrate right now talking to Randy? Is that possible?
Yeah, give me 1 second to pull them up.
All right.
I gotta look at something else, but I'm close at hand. Text me, I'm back here in 30 seconds, okay?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Also super fast. I can run up later.
All right, so you guys should be seeing Randy on your screen now.
Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn my volume down on you guys and pull up the YouTube stream on my phone,
Yes,
so I can just kind of see that happen.
Hey, Randy, how are you doing today?
Oh, just peachy. Another day, another doctor's visit I didn't ask for. What do you want?
I love Randy. Hey, Randy A2 is so awesome.
Yeah.
I am really excited because one of the things I was worried about is the microphone sharing. Sometimes OBS is a hog on sources, and so I see that it's still showing up on my audio mixer, and Randy can still hear me through the microphone, so that is a plus. That was one of the things I was a little concerned about, and so that went through really well. Why are you actually here, Randy?
I'm here because my wife wouldn't let me skip it. Honestly, I just need someone to tell me I'm fine so I can get out of here and catch the game tonight.
I don't really like your tone, Randy. I don't think you're fine at all. I think the rash might be progressing to your brain.
Oh, great. Another armchair doctor. Look, I'm here because my family won't stop nagging me about this rash. It's just a rash, not the end of the world. Can we get this over with?
How well is everyone hearing that? Is that coming through OBS well? Is that coming through Zoom well?
It's brilliant. William, you're going to make a terrible doctor, but you're doing great. I really enjoy the conversation.
Well, yeah, that I never intend to be a doctor for that whole reason. I'm like, yeah, just rub some mud on it. You'll be fine. I think it's good. And Pinckney's saying it looks beautiful on the stream through the chat. So, I mean, we're coming across the stream well, too. And again, this is being streamed live to the CVEX channel. So if anyone wants to go look at this and kind of check it out, critique it, if there are any adjustments we need to make, please feel free to do so.
We need sponsors. You know what? We need advertisements. I mean, I can imagine, let's get sponsors like Viagra and all kinds of people. The next 60 seconds, or Randy Rhodes is brought to you by Metformin. I mean, come on, let's go do this.
Yeah, I think after a couple streams, we'll probably have people pretty interested.
Yeah, this is the beginning. This is outstanding. Everything is clear. The picture is fantastic. Randy's incredible.
And if we have to on this, we should be able to, on any screen, if you notice how I just took most of the browser part away, you can hit F11 and it puts your window to full screen without most of the browser. So the only thing you see, and I should be able to get rid of that guy. And so if you hit F11 on whatever screen you've got Randy on, it should just have Randy. So you don't have to worry about the border or the browser or any of that.
I think the browser for me just makes it look like we're doing something important. It looks like, yeah, I'm going to leave it on. I don't know. It's a busy box for physicians to look at this. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Adam, what do you think?
I'm liking it. It's been a long time since I've seen OBS, so it's kind of a refresher to be back in this window.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, it's just from my experience of the stream just now, it's outstanding. I mean, it's as clear as it is on my monitor over Zoom. And Randy's, if anything, Randy's a little bit too hot in terms of volume, but I would prefer that because he's kind of a yeller anyway.
For sure.
Randy's not repeating the questions, whereas King Cochran is. How did we solve that with Randy and King Cochran still repeating the questions?
Yeah, I was talking to DID about that. They're looking into it. And I've been looking through the documents. There's definitely nothing in there that suggests he should do that. And I've even specifically put the prompt that he should not do that, and he was still doing it. And so I've been in contact with DID. They're looking into it. They did already fix the voice issue we had. And so it was, in fact, a driver issue on their end. And so hopefully this is a RAG issue on their end, and they can fix it as well.
It's got to be their. It's got to be their prompt.
Yep.
But we'll definitely keep looking on our end to see if it's anything we can do to make that better. And I mean, anytime we run into things, we're always trying on our end to progress and see if we can remedy it with prompting. And then if we cannot, then we go to DID and say, okay, well, we've tried everything. What do you guys have?
This is interestingly enough, is we have everybody on the channel. We say, each of you go to your phone right now and start talking to Randy. Do you realize we can test the concurrency problem? Absolutely. Right away. It's not going to take months and years. We can do it in a day. All right. We can say 5 of you get on Randy. Is there a concurrency problem? 10 of you get on Randy. Is there a concurrency problem? You guys, this leapfrogs us ahead months.
I don't mind that.
No, for sure.
First.
Yeah, because then we can test the whole element. Because coming up, we're building, Hannah's building that patient we've been talking about. That one's supposed to go public. We need to solve the concurrency problem before we launch that baby.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as we get a white sheet down here, we'll start working on that personality.
Yeah, she's working on it really hard right now, and she's the right person.
Yep. And like we were saying earlier, doing it this way, we'll get some graphics made up. So right now on my OBS, you're just seeing a black background. We'll set the windows up so they look nicer. We'll have a nice background. Like Pinckney said, we'll get our graphics unified, and that way we've kind of got a theme. We look the same every stream. That'll be real nice.
Yeah, it'll look like a broadcast
Yeah.
by the time we've got it all ginned up.
What would be exciting is to get Aquila's software analyzing, that we've got that screen with William, and then we've got the screen with Randy, but it'd be great to have a third screen with Aquila's software measuring
Absolutely.
the conversation back and forth, so that not only can we all see that in real time, but we can have all the super minds looking at the software and saying, all right, is it meeting the code book? Do we like what it's hitting that? Did it miss something? Guys,
Yep.
this is a huge leap forward in terms of a testing platform for Aquila. This is everything.
Nope. I think this addresses a lot of questions, and it just helps us get the word out.
Yeah,
It'll give us. We'll get a lot of really impressive demos of Randy and all of the others.
In 3 weeks, we can have all the deans in my room. Instead of us all having to travel down to Springfield, we can have all the deans sitting here watching this in real time and watching our whole team interact and what we really do. This is a huge jump forward.
I think that's about it for me here. Does anybody have any questions about the stream? Does everybody understand where the settings are? I just want to make sure we got all that worked through fairly thoroughly.
Well, and since we're going to just only stream out of CVEX, that's obviated a little bit. I mean, I think people should, practice with OBS and play with OBS, but the only thing they're going to need OBS for now, if I'm understanding correctly how we want to move forward, is to record their own sessions with Randy.
Agreed.
And send us those videos. So that just makes the technical part much easier.
So I think that's true. I think what we really want is basically the MS1s and the MS2s to have the ability to stream their interactions with the simulated patients. I don't think we need to turn them all into a YouTube TV station. I think we leave that core competency at CVEX. Everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Brendan, are you there?
Yes, I am here, and everything is sounding very good. I think this is really exciting to be able to, like you said, kind of get it out to more people and kind of let them see in real time what we're doing. I think this is great.
Yep.
So the whole Zach is is actually in the YouTube chat.
It's awesome.
Well, I've always wanted to be a TV producer, so here I go.
We'll get you a hat.
Okay, good. I like a hat.
You got to have a producer hat. Producers have hats.
Fine by me.
Okay. Right. Well, this is fantastic. William, Toby, thank you so much. This is great. The medical team, thank you for your input. It's brilliant. Let's get the computer science peoples. Let's make sure that Aquila is available for these so she can start to see the software analysis punch out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Great. Yeah, I'll be in touch with her later today. So.
Okay. Have a great weekend, everyone. That's everything from the medical side. Pickney, anything from your side?
No, I think we strutted our stuff.
Yeah. Good. Hold on one second before you disappear. I want to take a picture of the whole thing. Thank you, everyone.
I'm glad you come down next week, Tommy. Looking forward to seeing you, man.
Absolutely. I look forward to it as well.
I'm going to end the stream here. Everyone have a great day.
All right, Kayla.
All right.
If Prime's there, thank you, everybody at CVEX.